So yesterday I watched a movie, a film, really, it was a film, called Whiplash. It's a film, I don't know why this like poster is like so thin, but it was a film called Whiplash. I saw it on HBO, it was in the just added section. So it's a movie about like an aspiring jazz drummer who wants to be the best. And in order to be the best, he is trying to, like, be part of this band at his college that is, like, fucking, like, ran by some, like, fucking, like, roid-raging freak show homophobe, right? Like, this movie, I thought it was a good movie. I just want to say, I thought it was a good movie. But, like, the main character, like, the teacher, played by J.K. Simmons, is honestly a freak. Like, he's a total fucking freak. Right? Like a total fucking freak. Like the character in this film. Right? Like calling people like fucking slurs. Right? Like fucking throwing shit at people. Like it's just like slapping them in the... Like he's a freak show. Like let's be honest. But I guess it's supposed to be like one of those things where it's like, oh, some kid gets bullied relentlessly by a grown adult and then like is such a submissive beta fucking male that, like, they fucking become the best drummer because they're, like, a fucking bottom, and they, like, you know, it's just, like, it's weird. It's weird energy. I'm not gonna lie. I thought the movie was good, just to be clear. I did think the movie was good. But, like, the scenes where the guy's just screaming, faggot, faggot, over and over again, it's like, whoa, bro, like, please settle the fuck down. Like, I know this movie was made in 2013 or whatever, but Christ, 2014. Christ almighty, like, chill out. But anyway, so, like, the guy, like, so, like, one of my favorite plot lines is, like, the teacher had bullied another student into killing themselves. Like, he bullied someone to death. Like, that's a key plot line. And, like, he's supposed to be, like, a good guy. Yeah, the good guy bullied someone into killing themselves. Great guy. Great character. So, anyway. So, the college kid who wants to be, like, the best drummer in the world basically, you know, practices until he bleeds. That's cool. I'm in. And like he just gets relentlessly bullied by the teacher. Like he gets called a faggot like 17 times, right? He gets slapped in the face, and that's supposed to be like, oh yes, he's pushing me to be the best I can. Meanwhile, his former student fucking killed himself, right? So Jesus Christ. And then so then he gets into a car crash, right? Like the main character gets into a car crash because he's rushing to the rehearsal, and he gets fucking hit by a car, and he's bloody and his bones are broken, and he's like walking to the rehearsal because he's addicted. He's stressed the fuck out. He's on drugs, right? He's addicted. He's got like this anxiety thing, right? And like he's just like he's limping over to the fucking like studio or whatever to like do this drumming, and then he gets insulted by the fucking teacher. Like he's full of blood. He's bloody all over him, and then the teacher like calls him a faggot again, and it's like, oh Jesus, okay. Like, I just got into a car wreck, and I limped over here for you, and now you're going to insult me again. I don't know, man. Like, there's a couple themes in this movie that I liked. Overall, the movie was entertaining. But, like, man, I was uncomfortable. I'm not going to lie. I was uncomfortable by the main character teacher. But anyway, so then the kid gets convinced by his dad and a lawyer to sue the guy, and then the guy gets fired. He sees him at, like, a bar. Like, the kid sees the guy at a bar doing something. And then, like, you know, the guy is like, oh, you know, hey, how you doing, blah, 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 I got fired, whatever. And then he invites him to play for his band, and it's, like, supposed to be like, oh, they're friends again, or, like, he's apologizing, or whatever. And then he goes to this fucking band thing at the end of the movie, and then the guy's like, all right, we're gonna play a song. I just made it up yesterday, and, like, the drummer doesn't have the note sheet or whatever, right? He just trolls them. He just trolls the shit out of them. Like, the whole thing, like, the guy's an asshole. Like, what a freak. Like, I know it's supposed to be one of those, like, oh, you know, and now he's the best drummer in the world because he got pushed by that guy. But, like, my God, man. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. So then, anyway, the ending scene is the guy, like, the drummer, like, you know, just does some, like, freeform, like, he's going crazy on it, and is, like, really good or whatever, and then the teacher's, like, finally proud of him, and he has, like, that look on his face, oh, yes, you finally got it, Sonny, right, and then the movie ends. I thought it was a good movie, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm very critical of, like, the main character, like, the teacher, I mean to say, very critical of this teacher. Like just a horrible character. I mean, like I know that they're supposed to be a horrible character, but then like it's like that weird thing at the end where it's like, oh, he was horrible, but all of the horror was worth it. Like that's the message that I'm getting, and I say fuck that message. It's a bad message, right? You can motivate people without fucking harassing them and like bullying them into suicide. Like that's, you know, pushing people to be great. That's awesome. Bullying them relentlessly until they kill themselves. I don't know, man. Anyway. Overall, the movie was good. I loved the musical scenes. I thought the music was excellent. And I think they did a good job with, you know, most of the movie. But I really just thought that guy was a son of a bitch. And it was hard to watch, right? It was really hard to watch. But anyway, Whiplash. I mean, it's good. I like it. I'll endorse it. Like, you know, you might have, like, a panic attack watching this movie. Like, it really is, like, fucking panic-inducing. When the guy, like, what is this thing, by the way? Like, the teacher, Fletcher, right, does this. Like, what is that? Like, why is he spinning his hand around? Like, what is that? Like, if this guy is gonna call someone else a faggot. Meanwhile, he's going like, right? Like, what the fuck, man? Like, Jesus Christ. Anyway, like what is, like, why are you spinning your fist around like a fucking, like, I don't, like a magician or something? Like, you're, like, Jesus Christ. But anyway, this movie overall, not bad. Not bad. Whiplash, you know, it's, I guess, like, the main song that they play is called Whiplash, and then he also gets hit by a car, so that's Whiplash. So there you go. Anyway, it's a good movie. So, there you go. Fucking... Like, that's not, like, oh, I think the main character is projecting when he's calling everyone gay and shit. Like, I think there's a lot of projection going on. That's my opinion. But, hey, what am I, you know, I'm not trying to be offensive here, but, you know, this movie, Jesus Christ. Anyway, that's the show. Hey, Letterhack, did you fill out the fucking survey? I got a fucking survey here. Fill out the fucking survey. Come on. I only got 23 responses. 23 motherfucking responses that I got. It's 100% plausible that sort of abuse would happen. Oh, I know. I can, yeah, absolutely. Like, relentlessly harassing and assaulting people. Right? Like, oh, I forgot to mention this. Hold on. Let me add this to the review. The scene where the main character, like, tackles Fletcher and, like, starts, like, trying to punch the shit out of him. That was the best scene in the movie. The best scene in the movie. He tackles that motherfucker. Motherfucker was like, whoa! And then, like, fucking tackled him to the ground. It was like, ah! Right? And then the other people, like, stopped him. Like, the whole movie, I was thinking, like, come on, beat his ass, beat his ass, beat his ass. The whole movie, I was like, grab that cymbal and slice his fucking throat. That was me the whole movie. I was like, grab that drumstick, shove it up his ass, right? No, but then that scene where he tackles the motherfucker. Now, again, the cringy bandmates are like, oh, don't fight him. I would have loved to see that guy get his fucking tooth knocked out. But, like, you talk to me like that, I will break your fucking skull. I will break your fucking skull if you talk to me like that. Jesus fucking Christ. Anyway, good movie, though. Good movie. And, anyway, so that's the show. Do the survey, and that's all I got. I don't know what to tell you.